like we said, this guy, man, has now become, a servant to sin, because he's now appointed to sin. He was a servant, or he was, a slave to God, which is righteousness, which means life, which is a good thing. But you see, slavery to sin is evil. So he brought about, sinful desires, sinful thoughts. And the thing is, what does slaves do to their masters? Slave obey. When the master speaks, he obeys. So when this evil thought comes, man obeys. Evil thought comes, man obeys. Have you ever had a situation where you had an evil thought, like there's something you know is wrong, you don't want to do it, you know this thing is wrong, but the thought keeps coming? In fact, let me share my own experience. I've had cases where, I have thought like, just do it. After I do it, maybe you ask for forgiveness. You ask for forgiveness, but then you come back and do it again. And many times when you do it, you are feeling so bad, you are feeling so, so sorrowful, you are feeling so what's the word? I forgot the word I wanted to use, but you're feeling so bad about this thing. But guess what? It does not end there. Tomorrow the thought is going to come. In fact, sometimes when the thought comes and you don't want to accomplish it, and maybe you decide to say, oh, maybe I'm alone, it's because I'm alone, I'm in the house, that's why this thought is coming. And then you stand up from the house, you go out, you stroll out. Guess what? You come back later in the evening, the thought comes there, because this guy, the master of the man, is busy giving him instruction. Do this, do evil, do evil, do evil, and he will not let him rest until he does it. So it feels like war. There's a fight in his mind. You must do it. Somewhere he knows that this thing is wrong, but he cannot control it because he's a slave. A slave many times cannot control how their masters will turn them left and right. So they have to, so that's what happened to man. He became a slave to sin and he always obeys. Now, man is here, remember, plus sin, and then God is far away. But because God is love, God never leaves man empty. God never leaves man alone. The love of God. It was love that prompted God to create man. The same love, even after this thing has happened, the sin, the death, has happened, God still wanted this guy back. God's love is too much for us that he wanted us back. And so one of the things God did, God started his, salvation or redemption plan. And then first of all, he gave the law.